Hello and welcome to the stock market analysis. We'll look at MicroStrategy. What is MicroStrategy doing? Now this stock had a very nice rise, but currently is below the 20 MA. Whenever a stock drops below the 20 MA after a very nice move up, you have to be very careful, because this might hint that it has a possibility of going below the 50 MA as well. Let's take an example here. From here to here, it moved up by quite a lot. If we take the price range, let's say here to this topping tail here, that's about 130%. And then look what happened. The stock dropped below the 20 MA. Then it dropped below the 50 MA. That's a very nasty correction. So from here, it went above the 20 MA and all the way go. And it hasn't dropped below the 20 MA since about here, and you can see how far it has gone. Price range, okay, from about here to the top here is 300%, but after that it dropped below the 20 MA, and there is something you need to be careful about. Alright, now yesterday we had a very nice green bar. So is the stock going to go back up? Previous day before the green bar, we have a bottoming tail. So the question is it going to go up? Is that a possibility? Well, first of all, let's take a look at the 60-minute chart. It has gone back above the 200 MA. It has gone back above a downtrend line and looks like it's trying to find a bottom here. So what I want you to do is to look at this area here. This might be a support area that you need to look at. So it has also gone back above the 60-minute 20 MA and trying to go back above the 60-minute 50 MA. If it continues to stay above this downtrend line and this support area, there is a possibility that it might continue to trade sideways and then eventually move back up. Now, if this support does not hold, you might look to this next support area here, which is this low, and that is also possibly where it might meet the rising 50 MA. Okay, now having said about all this, let me just go to the seasonality charts of MSTR. Right, MSTR, yes, let me get it right. It's MSTR, not MTSR. So for the past 4 years, from 2020 to 2023, this stock has been, in April, right, it has only gone up 40% of the time, and returns average of 4 years is negative 3.8, and in May is even worse, right? This stock in May has never closed higher, right? It's never gone up in May from the start of May, first trading day, and it has an average return of average loss of negative 15.8. So if you look at January, February, and March, January average went up 18%, February 27.8%, and March 13.1%. The first 3 quarters has been very kind to MicroStrategy. So if you look at, let's take right back in January here, all right, to March, all right, to March. Okay, let me just take an date and price range. All right, right here to March, end of March. All right, here. Okay, end of March. We can see that it has gone up for these 3 months, gone up by 181% over 60 bars or 86 days. So this tells us that this data is correct. It has gone up by average of 18%, 27.8% in February, and March 13.1%. But April and May may not be so good, but June and July will be better. And then after that, in August and September, it goes up only 50% and close higher only 25% on September with an average loss of 7.2%. But in October and November, this stock is on fire where it goes up 22.4% on average and 24.4% on average. So this is actually something which is good. But if you even if we draw out 7 years, all right, from 2018 to 2023, 2024 for January, February, and March, you can see that these 3 months has been good, but in April and May, it's not very, very good. Okay, so that is something that you need to take into consideration going into mid-August and also in May. So you have to be careful because there is a possibility that it might close lower. Now let me just remove everything and go to back to the hourly chart. And here we have the stock trying to go back above the 60-minute 15 MA, and you can see in the 50-minute chart it has a bullish cross trying to move higher, right? But it's probably finding it a bit difficult to go above the 50-minute 200 MA. Okay, so like I said just now, you just have to look at this support area, whether it holds or not. If it does not hold, then we can see it dropping a bit more when it stops. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind for at this moment. So if we can stay above this area, maybe we want to see it trade sideways. Maybe we want to see if we can form a double bottom, or I think the best at this moment is for us to wait for it to drop to a significant area of value, which is about maybe the 50 MA, because sometimes you really need daily confirmation, like it drops to near the 20 MA, you can take a trade. If it drops to the 50 MA, you take a trade. So these are the kinds of setup we want to look. But if you're a day trader, right, then any time is a good time, whether long or short. But looking from a 60-minute chart and daily chart point of view, I would prefer it to stay above this downtrend line and see if we can find a continuation pattern in the 60-minute chart to ride it higher. So hope that this analysis helps. Seasonality is very important, so this keep at the back of your mind, because seasonality might affect stock prices, especially MSTR, which has quite a lot of data going back many years. So hope this is helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.